I will try to focus on the leadership skill. When we're talking about leadership, it's hard actually to inculcate leadership among students. Like team working, I think it's quite easier for you to inculcate team working compared to the leadership. And not all time in our class we have opportunity to inculcate leadership, because leadership, you have to put the student in groups if you want to inculcate leadership skill. But beside that, leadership is not only working in group. Inside yourself also, you also have to inculcate a leadership skill. Okay, this is actually, I'm not sure whether we have an audio or not in this computer. I think this is a popular scene about the Bugs Life. There's no audio, but you can hear that this is about leadership. Okay, in leadership, anything happen, we should blame the leader. Okay, so the section of this Bugs Life is saying that you are a leader, and anything that you have to take the blame. Okay, you're accountable for everything. Okay, and there's an issue about leadership. Okay, this is another example of cartoon. Okay, for example, you maybe have a good leader, but not all the ideas from the leader is good. Like for example, when the leader jump, okay, do you want to jump together? Okay, this is example of the cartoon, something like that. Sometimes I show to my student and they will see it. Okay, it will make them laugh. Okay, press the mouse. Okay, a little bit on the thinking about leadership. Some says that leadership skill can be developed by just selecting an individual to be a leader in a group. Some says that you can't develop leadership just like this. Another thing that we should think about is leadership is most occurred in the political field. When we talk about leadership, most people say that, okay, this is about politics. This is about something that you're going to be a manager. I'm just a student. I'm not going to be a manager later. I just want to be a worker, have a car, have a house, that's all. Okay. Some students think that they just want to be like that. But this is not the thing anymore nowadays. Nowadays, actually, leadership is one of the important skills for you or for the student to survive in the complex world. So this is what we have to tell our student, because before this, if you just saying that do you want to be a leader, nobody want to be a leader. Even a class leader also, when you assign a class leader, who going to be a class leader, and everybody says that A, next class A, and then you only A is going to be the class leader. Okay, but nowadays leadership is really important. Another thinkings that we should think about leadership is that leadership actually should be inculcated through a teaching and learning. Okay, because in a teaching and learning, you can put a student to work in team and in groups. And we are really sorry today, we actually are delivering any cooperative learning workshop, problem-based learning workshop on behalf of CTL. And it looks like today we are promoting cooperative learning and problem-based learning. But you have to think about it. If you want to inculcate team working and leadership, the best way is that you have to use the active learning strategies, not just by giving lectures. So it looks like we are promoting you to move to the cooperative learning and problem-based learning. It looks like that, but there's another way that we're going to share with all of you. Okay, this is actually when you put a student work in group. Actually, leadership is more on the ability of each group members to influence, motivate each group members to work together. Okay, in the problems that you're going to give it later. And it's an ad hoc leadership. It's only happen in the class in UTM. Okay, you're not going to be a leader. Okay, all time. And one of the important things that we have to know about leadership, this is one of the UTM graduate attributes, leadership skill and proactiveness. And the main agenda of that is on to incorporate knowledge of the basic principle of leadership, and we have two actually main focus about our leadership skill based on the UTM graduate attributes is ability to demonstrate and ability to take action. This is just simple level of leadership, not actually require student to be what we call it a political leader, something like that. Okay, It's just basic. This is a basic what UTM need to inculcate leadership among our student. Okay, leadership in higher institution, it's true that the student can inculcate their leadership skill if the student has been selected as a leader in a co-curriculum activities. Like we have persatuan, they will be a leader, right? But issue here is that not everybody